back here, still hanging out at our studio right here in Cooper Creek Square in downtown Winter Park, your one-stop shop, 20 shops and restaurants. Grab happy hour dinner and souvenirs if you need. Hanging out with Rachel with Snow Mountain Ranch here. She's the marketing guru out there, I guess. And my mom comes every year, and every year we got to go horseback riding with Sombrero Stables, which is based at Snow Mountain Ranch.
Yep, and you usually do it in the summer, so
I was
going to
say,
do it in the winter.
I've just learned that I didn't even know you could horseback, or that you guys offered that.
Oh yeah, we do sleigh rides, individual trail rides, group trail rides.
But you're actually going for horseback rides too.
Yeah.
Is there a paved trail? Are you back on the groomed trails kind of thing? Not paved, but
no, they're just horse trails.
Bushing right through the snow.
Yeah, sometimes they're creating new trails, but the horses love it, and it's a really, really good time.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're walking, your feet are probably almost in the snow sometimes if it's a nice deep snow.
We hope we have that much snow.
Yeah, right?
For sure.
Towards spring, maybe not. But we get some heavy snow, so I guess it could happen.
But it's a good transition from, a summer activity and a winter activity. So we like to do them.
And that's not your only transitional activity. You mentioned tubing earlier.
Yeah.
And this is kind of nuts because Grand County is the tubing capital of the world based on our now 4 locations to tube, I think, between the resort, Fraser, and Snow Mountain Ranch. Now, you guys are the only ones that are going to be offering summer tubing.
Yeah. In fact, we are the only summer tubing hill in Colorado, and there's only 3 summer tubing hills in the United States, 1 in Texas and 1 in Virginia.
So there actually are other summer tubing hills. That's
there
crazy.
are,
okay.
only 3. So we kind of started the trend, and it's really exciting to be the first one in Colorado. It's on a material called Snowflex, so you might have seen it at like Woodward at Copper or at the jumping hill at Steamboat.
Now people, they're not tubing, they're skiing on it. Is that right? Like for ski jump practice and stuff like that.
So we're tubing on it, it's pretty cool. And you can do it for a really low price, $35 if you're an adult, and that'll get you an hour of tubing. And then it will also get you access to our activities like our tennis courts, our mini golf, our pool, our trail system.
Is that included on the all-day pass kind of thing?
That is that one-time $35 fee for the day. That'll get you all of those activities. So you can spend a good day out at Snow Mountain Ranch in the summer.
Wow. Okay. So we talked about tubing. You said the trails. A lot of hiking trails. I mean, miles. You guys have 5,000 acres. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. 5,000.
So I assume there's a lot of real estate to take a pretty awesome hike. Some mountains. I know in the fall I've done a hike out there. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Yeah, you can actually.
The leaves are just beautiful.
Hike to the top of 9 Mile Mountain.
9 Mile, yeah.
Yep, and you can hike to the top of Snow Mountain as well, which is right across from the Nordic Center and CCO in the summer.
So now I've also gotten to attend a wedding at Snow Mountain Ranch. So you guys are doing more than just the family stays. What are some of the events that you can host?
We're a huge conference center, so we love bringing conferences from all over the world to Snow Mountain Ranch so they can kind of partake in our love for the valley as well.
The scenery is ridiculous. So in the summertime you can have those outdoor tents and.
Yeah, it's a great place, and you mentioned weddings. It's a beautiful location. We've got 3 great locations for weddings at a really doable price. I think a lot of the other places in the valley are a little pricey when it comes to weddings, and we are very, very affordable. And
you guys have restaurants on site?
We do, yeah. Skinny Ski Cafe, which is open during the winter. It's all homemade, great chili. Definitely come out and try that. And then the Buckboard Grill has traditional, American burgers, pizzas, Mexican food.
And these are breakfast, lunch, dinner?
They are lunch, dinner.
Lunch, dinner, nice.
Yeah, our Commons area does serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's available to people who are staying with us.
So when you come stay in the summer, you don't need to leave Snow Mountain, right? I mean,
no.
You can go out to dinner at a couple different places. Activities are endless.
Oh yeah, you could spend a week there and still not get to do everything. We do. We have an indoor pool. Yep.
So, and that's year-round, obviously, if it's indoor. So that's awesome. So you always have that for something to do in the night if it's cold and nasty out.
A lot of people will come stay with us and call that home base and then venture out to Grand Lake or come to the resort, depending on what time of year it is. So it's a great centralized location for the valley.
So do you guys fill up? I mean, is this something you need to get on the horse for summer? I mean, it's pretty peak time from that July 4th, I know.
Yeah.
Some of those times are pretty
Our summer reservations go very fast. It's a popular place to be. Like I said, with so many activities that are great for the entire family. You can hook your tube to your kids' tube and go down together. It's really popular. So visit snowmountainranch.org. and start planning your vacation.
So
now.
not .com, snowmountainranch.org.
.org.
Rach, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Hope to have you back sometime.
Yeah.
And definitely check these guys out. It's beautiful out there. It's incredible, and there's a ton of activities. So with that, we'll take a break, and we'll be back in a bit.